Hello and welcome back to the video. Today, as you can see, we are going to be changing it up. I'm kind of sick of talking about football during the off season, so I'm going to try to. But while the season is before the season goes out, I'm still going to do a last season prediction, awards predictions. But until then, I'm going to do a lot of tier list style videos about things that I like other than football. So anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, so before we get into it, yes, I know. Fortnite's basically a dead game. Yes, yes, yes. I don't need to hear it all. It's a dead game. I still play it though, and I have at least played every season at least once. Season 1 and 2, I don't have much experience with. All I have are videos and my friends saying that it was good, but every other season I have played. So, let's get started. Great. Season 1, I mean, it's the original. Any original thing of a good thing is going to be good. And sorry if I sound tired. I just woke up. I just have to get a video out today, and I don't want to procrastinate it. Season 1 was good. It could use some improvement. I know that that's kind of like a I know that that's kind of like I don't know. But I think people have too much nostalgia for this season, and if I think it was played now it'd be boring. Doesn't have all the fun stuff. It's good. Season X was horrible. Absolutely one of the worst seasons of all time. Max, random POIs that would do random things like taco time. What else? There was the prop place. Yeah, I only liked one of those, and it was Tilted Town because it was like different at the time. Other than that, though, very bad season. Chapter. Oh, I didn't mean to move that. Chapter 1, Season 2 is mid. It was long, boring. It had a new charm to it, and for like the first 2 months, the game was like fun. Lots of stuff to do, but eventually just got boring. They hardly updated the game. The October to December, there was a lot of content though for like Halloween, Christmas. So yeah, but after that, they extended it way too long. Chapter 2, Season 2 is a god season. I do not care. Early quarantine times, grinding this season. Yeah, very, very good season. I'm not gonna say much more. I mean, I will actually. The mythics were great, great. The locations that you got them were great. Grotto and Shark and Agency are the ones that come to my mind when I think of great locations. They were all fun, usable mythics. So yeah. Chapter 2, Season 3. I used to think pretty down on this season, but looking back, it's a good season. I like the mythics, the Chug Jug, the Grappler, the Charge Shotgun I actually did like. You just had to know how to use it, that's all. A lot of people didn't take time to figure out how to use it, so they just stuck with the tack. If you took time, then yeah. It was a good season, though. Hunting Rifles returned, but with the cons, Marauders were not fun. Um, AI still had aimbot at times. And yeah, anything else? The map was cool though. Constantly having map changes, I like that. Chapter 2, Season 4 is a great season. Now, when you're looking at this list, you just think that I'm a Chapter 2 player. I'm not. We just haven't gone into the great seasons of Chapter 1. But um, Chapter 2, Season 4, the Marvel season. A lot of people like to hate on this season because it's just collabs. I don't care. The mythics were once again super fun to use. Iron Man. There were constantly new mythics. The map was insane. The event was really cool. The event was cool, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Chapter 2, Season 5. I'm mixed on this season. I'll put it below. I'll put it in good tier. This season was fun. The map with the sand. If I think the season would have been better if sand wasn't so glitchy and they kept it in the game. They had to remove it for a good amount of the time. Um, what else? What else was in it? Bounties were introduced. That was cool. Gold was introduced. I like that. Um, Shotgun meta was okay. I don't think a meta has to have. I don't think a shotgun meta has to have pub in order to be good. I just think this season was. It was good. That's the best way to put it. Mandalorian's jetpack was cool. Yeah. Chapter 2 season 6 is the worst season of all time. Um, primal weapons, primal shotgun, primal biome. Crafting was horrible. Yeah. Season was bad. There's one redeeming factor of the season. It's the shockwave launcher. Shockwave bow. I did like that. Chapter 2 season 2 is just an upgraded version of season 1. I'll chuck it in great. Introduction of the battle pass, which if you want to see me do a video ranking the battle passes, I will do that. Introduction of the battle pass, introduction, it really brought the charm to Fortnite. I think this is really when it started exploding. So yeah, Chapter 2 Season 3 was the first season I made my account in. It was midway through this season when I got my Xbox for Christmas. Top of good, right next to its other Season 3 counterpart. Good season, don't get me wrong. I just think it was kind of stale compared to the other seasons. This season introduced places like Tilted Towers, Snobby Shores. This one didn't really introduce much. We didn't get an event because events weren't like something in the question at the time, but still, it was more of a build up to this next season, Chapter Season 4. This one's a God season behind Chapter 2 Season 2 in front of it. This one is really good. Hop Rocks, Dusty Divot, first ever event, fun loot pool, double pump, hunting rifle, lots of fun stuff. There's 7 tests at Risky Reels. That was something that any Fortnite OG will remember. Chapter 2 Season 6 is mid. I think it was the first, like, mess season of Fortnite. I think you go to season 1 to season 5. Those are all good to great to god tier seasons. This one, I don't know. Zombies were not fun. Following Kevin around the map was cool, but once again, zombies are not fun. I just don't like Fortnite events, to be 100% honest. I don't tend to enjoy playing it, which is part of the reason that this season isn't in god tier. And then there was the redeeming factor. They introduced like tournaments, like in-game tournaments. That would affect the future of the game forever. And yeah, all right. Wait, what season is this? 5? Oh, okay. This one could have been more specific. This one's 5. Okay. Then this one is a good season as well. Spray meta. I'm never a fan of spray metas. Okay. I did like the introduction of the desert biome. Paradise Palms is still one of my favorite locations of all time. And that one little town that had a bunch of chests that every YouTuber and their mother made a video on about the secret location. Yeah. Great season. Good season with things that could have been worked on. Nerfing the pump was just not the greatest idea, and making it revolved around spray meta. The P90 was broken when it first came out. Drum gun was broken. Basically, all the SMGs were broken. Yeah. Chapter 2, Season 7. Chapter 1, Season 7. This one's mid. A lot of people like to give this season, like, Christmas time, good vibes. I don't think good vibes are getting run over by a plane while getting sliced up by an actual sword. Yeah. I'm pretty passionate that the season is probably the most overrated season of all time. I did play a lot of this season because of winter break, but that doesn't mean that it was my favorite. Not even close. I think the season's very overrated. If I was judging the battle pass, then yeah, the event was stale. They added back zombies for no good reason. So yeah, mid. Okay, chapter 2, season 8. I'm contemplating where to put this. I'll put it at the top of great season. I said chapter 2, season 8. Chapter 1, season 8 is at the top of great season. Introduction to Arena, introduction to World Cup, Ballers, Peely, if you really want to say that. Um, Volcano. Yeah. What was the event for this season? Was there an event? I don't think so. I really. Because they were building up to season 9. Wait, no, the volcano erupted. Yeah. That event was cool. The unvaulting event was cool. We just picked the wrong thing. The drum gun should have never have returned, but not Epic's fault. Great season though. Now we got its next counterpart, chapter 2, season 9. This is a god season. Combat, shotgun, pump, World Cup, arena. Arena was fun at the time. Yeah. Lots to say about this season. Lots of mobility. Neo Tilted isn't my favorite, but I do like Mega Mall a lot. Slipstreams were cool. I mentioned tons of mobility. Yeah. Fortnite Season 9 is one of the top tier seasons. Okay. Now we got Chapter 2, Season 7. We'll save this one for last. Save this one for last. I think passionately about this. Chapter 2, Season 8 is another mid-season. Where do I want to put you? I'll put you right here. Okay. Pretty mid-season, just because of a lot of things. The Sideways was a cool concept. I just don't think it was executed well. I think the season got stale, dry, and boring after the mythics were removed. We really didn't get another fun item, so yeah. Just think the season was mid. I didn't play a lot of it. Didn't even finish Battle Pass. Chapter 3, season 1 is a great season. Yeah, I like this season. Spider-Man, new map, new guns. Yes, the SMGs are kind of broken, but we'll get into that. SMGs were kind of broken, but not as bad as its other Chapter 3 counterparts. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Spider-Man. I already said Spider-Man. Yeah, the web shooters were probably the best part of the season. Yeah. Fortnite Chapter 2. No, Chapter 3, Season 2. Where do I want to put this season? Introduction to no build Fortnite, a mode that completely and utterly saved the game. And then introduction to combat SMG, which was broken. Yeah, that's a good spot. Remove all Spider-Man mythic, but we all saw it coming. Cool. They added zero build mode, which I don't play, but I can see why people like it. I don't even have good mechanics. Like, I cannot build, but I still prefer build Fortnite. Yeah. A lot of things could have went better in this season, like nerfing the combat SMG or just straight up vaulting it, but they kept it in the game. It was broken and still is. Now we have this current season. I know we've only had it for a little bit. As if I'm recording this, the update has come out with Darth Vader, Arena Point reset. There's another thing. Oh, and Logjam Lotus. So, with potential to go higher, I'll put it right here. Season's been good. I've had fun playing. Reality saplings are a cool concept. I like the entire biome. Logjam Lotus is a cool concept, a constantly changing POI. And yeah. What else is in this season? What else is new? Addition of Shockwave's coming back. Rift to Go's coming back. Two-shot shotguns underrated. DMR can be broken at times. All right. Now I said I felt very strongly about seasons because it's the worst season of all time. I'm just kidding. It's the best. Very hot take of mine, but I love this meta. Railgun recon scanner is one of my favorite things of all time. Inflatable, um, inflatable pumps. Pumps were in the game, which I know people love. I said I don't really care for the pump meta, but oh my god, seasons have pump in it, and most of my great seasons. Um, so yeah, I love Railgun Recon Scanner. I don't play much competitive, but I did watch my friends play, and it seemed like a decent meta. Tell me if I'm wrong. But in terms of pubs, the UFO mothership minigame was awesome to play. Really gave everyone good loot, which I kind of like because it made it balanced. Like, not balanced, but like everyone had good loot, so it wasn't RNG based. As well as a lot of other things. Believer Beach was a great location to add. Well, not add, but it was different from what was it called originally? You know what I'm talking about. From the other sand place, the beach place. There were differences, like a guy who sold a scar and a spaz. And yeah, I'm very passionate about this season. Tell me your rankings in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.